Hi guys, welcome back to Grand Arena. Start of a new season, and we've also had some good stuff happening. There's been a big game update, like pretty much today. New Rancor, sim thing, raid, whatever. Probably not going to be able to do it because it looks ludicrously hard. So there'll be videos and stuff coming out for that anyway. I'll have a look at it when I can. I think my guild will have a go at it, but I don't know if we'll get anywhere near beating it. The minimum requirement of having like Relic 5 characters is pretty big. Tank's also simmable, so we'll be doing that as soon as everyone logs in, so it registers all your general Kenobis. This morning, my opponent has he's put down a reasonable defense. His roster's pretty good. This Geo team's a little weak, but we've got like solid first order, and then his bounty hunters are okay. I think Grief is letting this side down just a little bit, and that's because he's not Dengar. Dengar under Bosk is really, really good. Grief's also really good, but at gear 8 he's not, whereas Dengar can get away with gear 8 because he stealths himself. I think Grief's going to be much easier to deal with. And then down here we've got his two much harder teams. And we've got C3PO in with Padme, which is kind of annoying because the Vader counter doesn't like C3PO. It's like when you apply the debuffs, the sort of interaction with C3PO and some of the other characters means that he then gives out protection up, and then they're immune to the critical attacks. The rest of the debuffs, it's a bit of a pain, so I'm going to put Darth Revan into here. Do this first, probably the best move. I'm not quite sure who to put with him though. My Marauder's okay. I'm thinking I might chuck in Darth Sion just because he's got that Dispel. And then when I play into his Geos, I'll just chuck Kylo Ren in with Traya. I could put Nihilus in instead of Marauder, that's another option. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so back here. Work on Padme. And hopefully land this. Nope, we didn't get it on GK because, of course, he had a tiny amount of protection up. Right, that's cool. We exploded Anakin, so that's going to make this much easier. My bastard shall learn. Did you ever do to you? Right, you can't land debuffs. Right, and see if we can get it. No. Still fighting GK. Away! Okay, pop. Right, cool. Sorted that team. That was. I think I was fortunate that his Anakin was only gear 12, was much easier to deal with. General Grievous. Quickly have a look at how quick characters are, but I think this is where we're going to play Empire. I could also play Padme in here, My Padme's done quite good into General Grievous. I think what happened last time when I played Empire was that I basically hit Grievous but didn't kill him. Then I had to go around the houses dealing with everybody else, so I think I'm just going to play Padme. Tried using CLS as well, and that's okay, but you need guard on CLS. Get rid of him, makes this way easier. Let's do this. Burn. Just watch his team explode to counterattacks. Right, if he's put anything horrible in the back. No, okay. Very manageable. I put my bounty hunters on defense, and now I wish I didn't. He's stacked quite a lot of offense as I have. I'll just quickly show you my defense. So up here, it's just Scrag leftovers, and I put my clones on. Here we've got the General Grievous team I've been running for ages, and Ewoks. Back here we've gone with the Night Sisters. I'm going to be using Ventress Lee for a while just to see how that works out. The Talzin lead's awesome, especially when people mess up, but I don't think it gets quite as many. It's not quite as good at holding. There's a lot more counters to the Talzin lead. And then down here, I just thought I'd throw my bounty hunters on, but Moff Gideon came out, as you're probably aware, and I just thought I'd throw him in. I'm not really sure about it. I think he's about equal to Cad Bane. Doesn't contribute to the contract, but if his ability goes off and then your opponent's dealing like 25% less damage, less crit chance, less this, less that, it makes Bosk, who can already be an incredibly tough character to deal with, just that much tankier. I mean, my Bosk is still stacked for tenacity. I should really remod him, but just mods, you know. You don't. The old tenacity Bosk is still a viable option, but with all the changes to characters like Vader and the addition of like Piet and some of the other characters, it's less viable than it was. I think the total defense build is probably better. But there you go. So if I get lucky, I'll hold some up. But let's say he's held quite a lot of stuff. Right, so we're going to put Traya and Kylo Ren up here. First Order. Probably put the Empire in there. Yeah, I think we'll go like that. And I can put gas in solo against that. He'll kill all that. That's good for flags. So let's go with Empire here. And we want to get rid of, well, I've got to crush him. Hold on. Emperor's Trap. Right, why didn't I get my bonus turn? I put a load of debuffs out, I didn't gain the turn meter. R5 pilot because he might dodge. Okay, why is he not calling in more assists? If they broke some up. But another random, another people. No, calling in more people. No, whatever. On, zapped him. I mean, with these geos, I might be able to beat this with Kylo Ren, but he might just time out. Right, who are we gonna? Yeah, you take lots of turns, it will explode. Of course he does. Oh, Kylo Ren, will you please kill someone? I beat harder teams than this. There you go. I didn't get the full health. Easy win. Right. So we've got Cart and Night Sister. Well, Night Sisters I can beat with just gas. Go. Yeah, see you later, Night Sisters. So we've got Cart and Bounty Hunters left. I've got tons of stuff to choose from. Okay, so yeah, it's just a matter of picking which team's going to get the most banners. So CLS is definitely going on one of those. Probably just put the trio in. And then it's a choice between like Lightside Revan, Geos, and then this lot, which actually I'll probably play these because V1 recovers a incredible amount of health and protection. I could probably do that with quite a small team. Probably do that with just the three, Mute, Dooku, and V1. Yeah, I could probably do that into there. You can be one. I don't want to get behind his taunt. Okay, this is quite quick. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily a good move if the other one is play Revan, because you can ignore the taunt and just mark the other guys. The only thing Revan is when you play into Bounty Hunters is there is a chance, if you're not careful, that Boba Fett will rocket Yoda, which usually upsets him quite a lot. So I could put CLS in up there and then put the other guys in down here. Got T3, who's a little bit... He's kind of one of those weird, annoying characters where you don't see him very often, but when he shows up, you're kind of like, oh, this guy's annoying. I guess it depends how many banners I want to try and win by. I think this team's probably harder. Okay. Dare you shout at me? Oh, mission just exploded there. Alright, Bounty Hunters. I can beat it with like everything, but what's going to get us the most banners? I feel like I could easily do it with 4 characters. The Geos is not a bad move. He's going to taunt relatively quickly. He's quite fast. 245. What's his boss got? 268. Yeah, so he's still going to taunt. Especially if I underdog it, because I'm not going to get as many bonus speed from the lead. That's the sort of team you could play into this, but you've got to make sure you kill Boba Fett, because otherwise you start putting these buffs up, you're just going to kill yourself, especially if you get like Django land the health down on Yoda. It's not good. You don't want to end up just Revan and Jolie just bouncing off Bosk. Play the Geos, but you kind of need to play the full lineup, because you need the Dispel, you need the Tenacity down, you need the Ability Block to lock Bosk up. If you don't have all of them, you won't do it. Play Dooku, but his Bosk is pretty quick. I'm not going to get too big a chance to go round them. I'd have to build. I'd have to play 4 characters or 5. B1 is quite a good choice here because he does a lot of damage at Relic, and these characters are not, they're not the highest gear levels, so Grief will probably just explode. Alright, let's play play that. Not a bad choice. Go with that. I like playing Nuke, it's a pretty fun character. Yes, I see your taunts, and I raise you a lightning bolt. Oh, you're maxed out. Django just gun his way through everybody. B1, just heal everybody. It's dead now. Got. Okay, not super great fleets. He does have the Y-wing here at the top stars. His Falcon's okay. Gear 12, both the Zetas. Max that out. Then I've got the 7-star bomber. This is the usual thing I've been playing into the Rebel fleets, and it's been really, really good. Our important move, just put target lock out. We don't really like the Y-wing because it removes the protection. And usually I'm going for like fence up, but I kind of feel that I just want to go big, so it's annoying. That's maybe just one tank to deal with. They're gone. As you can see, as soon as you lose target lock, your fleet starts to it takes hits. You really need the target lock, otherwise this guy does not taunt without target lock. Right, everyone's at full health. I can do it anyway. Yeah, smash that. Got gear 12 ships here. Problem with Mace is that it doesn't reject enough offense, so you can usually take in smaller fleet provided that you've got quite hard hitting ships. Get rid of that. So, makes his AoE. There we go. Max points for everything. Ooh, there we are. Done. 21-28. Can't remember if that's a good score. 3v3 in the last series of this was just did my head in terms of like trying to work out if I had good scores or not. I think that's okay. We'll see how well he does. Show you his roster. He's got a lot of stuff. And I thought he'd probably put a lot more of it on defense. So obviously he saved like Revan, General Skywalker, Malak. You know, he's put his Padme down, but it's probably one of his. So he's probably done what I've done, just gone really high on the offense. I've still got stuff left over. Part of it is jumping from that 3v3 to 5v5, or the other way around, 5v5 to 3v3, is you forget what your sort of main strategy was, or because you've had a whole season of upgrading your roster, things have changed and you've not quite had the time to figure out how they fit in everywhere. Give you a quick view of mine. Ah, go away, damn adverts. Supply power. So, got a Zeta spare at the moment. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to chuck it on, but Darth Revan, Chewbacca, or 3PO is probably one of the ones that's looking to get it. But yeah, I picked up a few things. Rancor raids come out, so you need to be Relic 5 to enter that raid. So as you can see, a lot of my characters seem to be either Relic 4 or Relic 7. That's pretty much the way I've looked at the game. Relic 5 is quite easily obtainable, but it costs you an extra load of materials, and it costs you 2 of those tenacity discs, which are not hard to get, but when you're doing a lot of characters, you'll go through them really, really fast. So I need to go back and just keep farming those, and then just tip all of these characters over to 5 so that I can use them in the raid, especially the ones that are probably going to be important. So if I do Padme, everybody in her squad is then at least hard enough to go in. And I can do my Empire. They'll probably be okay. I just got Wampa to gear 12, wherever he is. Going for the new Luke, but damn, these characters want a lot of crap gear. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.